The most common question I think I get asked is, why tarantulas? Or why not a dog or a cat? Well, I already have a dog and a cat, so I started looking into reptiles, and I found with tarantulas, you don't need to feed them every day. You don't need to hold them, and you don't need to do regular maintenance in their enclosures. So I was sold. There are also many different kinds of tarantulas too. There are arboreal tarantulas, which mean they live in the trees and need more height than width. There are semi-arboreal tarantulas, who are terrestrial tarantulas with arboreal tendencies. Then there are terrestrial tarantulas who live on the ground and need more width than height. And then fossorial tarantulas, who live underground in burrows they create and need more substrate and depth than width. Baby tarantulas, also known as slings, will need a smaller enclosure than an adult tarantula. A good rule of thumb is to have the enclosure be 3 times the leg span of the tarantula. Tarantulas grow by molting, where they shed their exoskeleton and become larger each time. It takes about a week for a tarantula to recover and harden from a molt. Once a small tarantula has outgrown their enclosure, you will need to rehouse it into a larger enclosure. It is a good idea to not go too big for the enclosure, as it can stress out the tarantula with too much space and it will become harder for the tarantula to hunt. A tarantula diet consists of crickets, roaches, mealworms, and the occasional waxworm or hornworm. Tarantulas eat by grabbing a hold of their prey, and they use their fangs to inject venom and stun and kill the prey. Tarantulas will then inject digestive enzymes that turn the prey into liquid so they can eat it up. Tarantulas cannot eat solid food. Tarantulas' lifespans vary depending on the species, but males typically live anywhere from 4 to 7 years, and females can live from 15 to 25 years on average. Caring for tarantulas always vary depending on the species, considering some are arboreal, while others are fossorial, and some are terrestrial. Along with some species are more moisture and humidity dependent, while others are dependent on a dry environment. With that being said, the majority of tarantulas just need some dirt, a hide, and a water dish you overflow every now and then. If you are interested in caring for a tarantula, I highly recommend you look into the care and husbandry of the species you are interested in before acquiring.